You ever watch a trailer for a game and be like, man, that actually looks pretty good, and then get into it and be completely disappointed? Welcome to Dreaming Canvas. Let me start off by saying Dreaming Canvas isn't necessarily bad, it just felt like the trailer was selling something it wasn't. From the trailer, I felt like I was going to walk around this world, do a few paintings, be able to interact with the environment, and get this cool story. It's a nice little walking sim. But all I got was 5 just generic looking worlds. You had an ice world, a beach world, a village world, and so on and so forth. The kind of tropes you get with something like a walking sim. Visually it looks good, but when you go up to the paintings, which is the core mechanic of this game, I expected to be able to maybe, draw on it or be able to interact with it a little bit more. All it is a bunch of sliders that saturate and desaturate, and there's a little bit of story that goes with it. I had some trophies pop that kind of said surrealism and stuff like that, but it never really explained kind of what that is. And as somebody who's not very artsy, I would love the game to go a little bit more in depth into that. I really did there's little paintbrushes around the world that kind of give you the story, and I liked that, but I felt like it was so disjointed, they were so hard to find, there was no kind of direction to go to find these things.
Every artist was first an amateur.
And I get that this game's trying to be artsy and it's just trying to get you to get a feeling, and it does evoke a mood of just relaxation, kind of understanding that art is a way to kind of escape. But I felt like it didn't do that enough. I felt the frustration from getting from those points, from one point to another, in that took too long. I was too lost in this tiny world, which shouldn't happen because it's not that large. There's no sense of direction. I didn't know what I was doing half the time, and the game has a tutorial that literally is a text box that says, hey, this is what you do, in the options menu. All that being said, this game isn't bad. I just felt like the trailer sold me something it wasn't. If they'd come in and said, hey, you're just going to walk around, you're going to be able to go up to these paintings to desaturate and saturate colors, cool. That is a cool thing. I love the environment. I loved walking around and kind of looking around this beautiful environment. But I felt so lost, so confused. It is $5.99 on the PSN store and on the Nintendo eShop, so it could be worth it to you, but know going in that it is a short game. It is very much a walking sim, and there's very little control in what you can do. I would love to know what you guys think about this game if you've played it. Did it feel like you were cheated because of the trailer? Did you see the trailer before you played? Did you kind of go on PSN or the eShop and say, oh, that looks interesting, kind of like I did, and picked up the game? I really, really want to know what you guys think, but my name's Keegan. I'm one half of 2 Gamers. Thank you so much for hanging out for this quick review, and as always, welcome to the second level. Bye!